In the bright kingdom of Elderglen, where the towers shimmered and the rivers sang, lived Prince Arden. He was 12 years old, kind-hearted, and gentle, but unlike most princes in storybooks, Arden didn't believe he was very brave. Whenever he was asked to speak in the royal court, he'd turn red and mumble. When he was asked to lead a parade, he'd shrink behind his horse. And when someone said, "You're the future king," he'd whisper, "I don't think I can." He felt like a shadow in a castle full of confidence. Outside the castle, in the village of Brookvale, lived a girl named Lila. Lila was not royalty. She didn't have a crown or jewels. But she had something magical, spirit. She helped her neighbors, fixed broken wagons, climbed the tallest trees, and stood up for anyone who needed a friend. Everyone admired her courage, except Lila had a secret, too. She didn't believe she was important. "I'm just a commoner," she'd say. "People like me don't change the world." One day, a mysterious scroll appeared in both Arden's and Lila's rooms, written in glowing letters. "To those who feel too small or scared, the magical forest of mirrors awaits. Only those brave enough to find their truth shall enter. Follow the silver butterflies." Arden and Lila, each feeling curious and unsure, followed the fluttering silver butterflies into the heart of the kingdom, until they met at the edge of the magical forest. "You're the prince," Lila gasped. "You're a commoner," Arden replied, surprised. But the forest didn't wait. The trees shimmered and parted, and the journey began. As they stepped inside, a thick fog surrounded them. Whispers swirled in the air, "You're not good enough. You'll fail. No one believes in you." Arden froze. Lila shivered. But then, Lila took Arden's hand. "We may not believe in ourselves yet," she said, "but we can believe in each other." Hand in hand, they walked forward, and the fog began to clear. Lesson 1: Confidence grows when you support others. They came upon a clearing filled with tall, glowing mirrors. Each one showed different reflections. Arden saw himself fumbling and failing. Lila saw herself standing behind crowds, unnoticed. But one mirror shimmered gold. They stepped closer. It showed Arden standing tall, helping his people. It showed Lila giving a powerful speech in the village square. They looked brave, confident, worthy. "I don't look scared in that mirror," Arden whispered. "Maybe, that's who we really are," said Lila. The golden mirror glowed, and a door appeared behind it. Lesson 2: Confidence comes from seeing your true potential. Next, they entered a garden filled with talking animals, each one needing help. A tiny owl was too afraid to fly. A shy fox couldn't find her voice. A young lion cub didn't know how to roar. Arden knelt beside the owl. "I'm scared too," he said gently, "but we can try together." Lila smiled at the fox. Even the quietest voice matters. They encouraged, guided, and cheered. And something strange happened. As they helped others, they grew stronger themselves. Finally, they reached a crystal-clear lake. The water spoke, "Glowing star, you have walked through fear, seen your strength, and lifted others. Now tell me. Who are you, glowing star?" Arden took a breath. "I am Prince Arden, and I may not be perfect, but I am enough to lead." Lila stepped forward. "I am Lila, and my voice matters. I don't need a crown to make a difference." The lake sparkled. A bridge of light formed. On the other side, home. Back in Elderglen, everything changed. Arden stood proudly beside his parents, leading a royal celebration with confidence and kindness. Lila spoke to the entire kingdom about courage, becoming the first ever royal advisor from the village. From that day on, the kingdom taught all children, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about believing you matter. Dizzy final thought from the magical forest, courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep walking, even when your knees tremble. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye!